Today I'm going to share a classic Chinese dumpling known as Jiaozi. We're going to make the dough first. So we'll put in about a cup of flour, add a little bit of salt, like a quarter of a teaspoon. We are going to use hot water as we mix this dough. Make it almost instantly soft and stretchy. A little bit of water here, put a little bit of that in. We're going to look for a texture that's like couscous, or just small pellets. If it forms a ball, it means I've put in too much water. There's the small pellets. So we'll pull that out, and it should be nice and soft, not really sticky. And we'll just knead that together. Smooth, and it's not sticking to my hands at all. So we'll just set this aside for a couple minutes. You could put it into a Ziploc bag, or you could just plop it into a covered bowl. The filling is garlic, ginger. We're going to use pork, but you could use chicken or turkey. We'll add some scallions and some bok choy. If you don't have bok choy, you can certainly use another type of cabbage. So we'll just put that in there. I'm going to pulse this. We're going to add a little bit of soy sauce, a little bit of vinegar. I'm using a balsamic here, but you could use a Chinese vinegar, which is a little darker, not quite as sweet. If you want to have a little warmth, a little heat, I'll add maybe a quarter of a teaspoon of hot sesame oil. Let's get this mixing in. So once that's mixed in, so this is our filling. So I've got some water boiling here, heavily salted. And let's look at our dough. I'm gonna break off about a golf ball size piece. Put this right through our pasta roller. So let's cut a couple of these. I've rolled these out pretty thin. You can kind of play around with how thin you like them. The only thing you want to be careful of is not to overfill them. So I'm going to put in about a teaspoon. Don't roll out dozens of these. When you roll out these wrappers, they start to dry out. What I'm doing is I'm just folding them in half and just pressing. If there's filling that goes to the edge, the dumplings won't seal. They'll last it too much. So I'll fold that over and just go like that. Boil these for 2 or 3 minutes. Just drop them right in. And you really should only cook as many as you're going to eat. If we made a lot of these, we would just put them onto a tray and put them in the freezer, uncooked, and just throw them into a Ziploc bag. If you don't have a pasta roller, you can roll these out by hand. Take your dough and form a donut and expand that donut, maybe about a ½ an inch of thickness. Cut that donut. Take that tube, cut it in half again, cut it in half again. Press that down. I'll take my rolling pin and just go right around like that. Not too much. All right, let's go back. You can tell when the dumplings are cooked, when they get a little bit translucent, you can kind of see through it, and they kind of shrivel up around the filling. Drain these. Let's talk a little bit about the dipping sauce. We'll have a little soy sauce, a little hot sesame oil, and the vinegar. And we'll just put equal parts of the vinegar and the soy sauce together, and just a touch of the hot sesame oil. All right, just like dim sum in Chinatown. Thanks for stopping by, and we'll see you next time.